This week on 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 edition.
It's always gonna be good between them. They're vegetarian. Now they're both got the bubble guts. They went on vacation and forgot themselves. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 edition adventure. So if you like my content, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting, hit that notification bell. Just do all the things. I am here with Killian, who needs to get up and fix the toilet, and Reyna, who is putting their infant Risa to sleep. Now, Kaylin is over here. She needs to go to bed as well. But I'm going to have Reyna read Caitlin to sleep as soon as she gets little Risa tucked in. It is cold outside, but I think it's supposed to be Harvest Fest now. But I'm very confused about my calendar, so I guess I'll see if it shows up soon. But after the update, some things got switched around on my calendar because, in general, New Year's usually comes after Winterfest, but somehow now New Year's is coming right after Harvest Fest on my calendar. Now, I've modified my calendars a lot, but I haven't moved those major holidays around. This happened. You know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. We'll have New Year's, then Winterfest. Why not? I'm gonna have Raina go ahead now and read Kaylin to sleep. He can be cleaning up while Raina reads fantasies about treasure chests and islands and crab kings. Raina's got both of those babies to sleep, so what she needs to do now is just go to the restroom. By the time she finishes that, I'm gonna have her and Killian clean up. He and Raina are just gonna sit here on the couch and talk. She's just waiting on him. I don't know if we've got the heat on in the house, but everybody's bundled up nicely. Yeah, it's on. All right, come on, Killian. I just think they're a cute couple. Girl, sit here. Sit by your man. And as soon as I had them sit by each other, they started talking, but Raina's expressing fondness. Raina wants to try for a baby with Killian. Usually I say I only do it if they both have that sentiment. Killian wants to have a child. But it's just too soon for me this summer. Sugar is getting on in years. Tea is getting on in years, and Blondie too. Blueberry too. So most of our mini goats and sheep are getting on in years. Killian wants to talk about something specific. There's our ranch hand walking in the background. Killian is just talking to Raina about their shared family values. He's really been thinking that as much as he loves this ranch and this house that he put a lot of effort in, and he feels like in a lot of ways it saved his mental health, he's been thinking about moving. He's been firm about not wanting to do this. He also wants to talk to her about what would she think about moving the family to the city. She's just shaking her head saying she would be for that, but she does want to ask him if he's sure about that. She's saying, I know you're tough, but what would this mean for you? And she's looking kind of shocked because she can't believe he's suggesting this. Now, Raina, we talked about how she's a city girl through and through, but even though he is suggesting this, she doesn't want their family dynamics to change, and where he gets resentful about anything. And she's saying we both want a bigger family, and this is a nice place to do that. Killian feels like they could do that anywhere. They could decorate places and make it nice. They're talking, but he wants to talk to her about the finances because she earns good money, but he feels like if they moved, he could maybe not go back into his old career because he could not stand it. But he has suggested to her that he could get a different job and or do his food stand full time. He's telling her that this is not on a whim. It's not. He's been thinking about this. And she's saying, if you really want to move, we can. But let's take a little time and think about it. And Killian thinks that's a good idea. And he's just telling her, you're right. Let's put some more thought into it to make sure we list out all the pros and cons. Raina's like, yeah, because we're a team. And I'm going to be by your side wherever. Killian knows they're a team because Raina gave up everything to be with him. She's actually going to come on and harvest for him. Something else that happened when we went to the Henford on Bagley Fair, the llama fair, we won. However, we cannot find our llama anywhere because this is our cow Storm and our llama's name was Lightning. We cannot find Lightning anywhere. I thought once I came back in game that it would be there, but it's not. The baby's woke. Killian's gotta come get her. Come on, Killian. Brandon's out here doing your farm work. You gotta get this baby. Yeah, father and daughters. Oh, that was bad. Let's go over here and check on Reyna because she is really out here getting the farming in, and it feels like she's running out of time from contemplating life. It may be a sign that maybe they do need to move. She's having this midlife crisis. She wants to have expensive things and get in a business career, which we're definitely not going to do. She wants to brag, but she doesn't because it's so against her nature. I'm gonna have her go to sleep. She just wants to cry. She doesn't want to tell Killian that. Overall, their relationship is really healthy. Killian got a call from Aiden. He thinks Holly Granger is cute. Should he ask her out? So this might mean he's finally getting over his heartbreak. So yes, go for it. Killian's doing tummy time with Risa. She's a sunny infant. She did learn how to lift her head just now. He wants to read a book to Kaylin. They are going to take a vacation. And maybe that's what Killian needs to really make some decisions. Brandon's going to come go to sleep, but Killian needs to come and put Risa here. Cook. Let's do an exotic fruit pie. Oh, this little destructive girl. This girl is so destructive. Here, like, you've got things. Like, just play with this while your dad cooks. Then Killian can get the bees taken care of. Brandon earned $1,300 on her day off. I'm wondering where they should go for vacation. I have not put a lot of thought into this. Let's go ahead and knock this whim out. This is our 90-day series, but I do like to have them meet whims sometimes, especially when it's not a lot going on. Oh gosh, she's getting her creativity up. Now look at her. She had sugar while her dad was baking, and she is out of hand now. Reyna's talking to her, and I'm gonna have Reyna mop. I don't know where all that water came from. Once he does that and puts this pie up, I think we can go ahead and look at vacation spots. Killian also wants to bring Aiden along for this vacation. I think what we'll do is have them get there, and then if they think it's right, they can at that point invite Aiden to join them. So they're gonna go to Tomarang for vacation. We'll do 2 days. The family has arrived to the vacation rental home. This Airbnb turned out very nicely. So what I'm gonna do is have Reyna go in and have Killian come in. They've arrived kind of late in the afternoon. This place really had everything we needed. The only thing it doesn't have is a place to bathe the children, but we can always clean them up in the sink, and that always works. Reyna is putting she's putting little Miss Risa down. And Kaylin, her dad was in the shower, but he's jumped out. Reyna is coming in like I do when I get to a hotel. I clean everything. Airbnb hotel, I don't care. All surfaces, handles, light switches. Yes. Hey, I like to travel, but I want to do it the way I want to do it. I get that done so I don't have to worry about it later. What is this property really next to? Oh, you can actually swim right here. Brenda has this fear of swimming, but she wants to confidently swim for an hour. Can you swim on this side too? You can swim here. I'm gonna have Killian swim around. This is gonna be their first activity of the trip. Killian has not been working out and has been gaining weight, and he is still fine. He's so happy from watching infant laughter. I guess I've never noticed that but before. He's going down here to swim. Once he gets out, we're going to go ahead and invite Aiden to join the vacation because there is a twin bed where he can sleep in the house. I just thought I saw one of those little lump things. It must be the play of shadows where you can find tassels. Here it is. I have Raina digging the sand pile. Now, in the meantime, let me. Oh gosh, the baby's hungry. Now Raina's afraid of the dark and Killian is afraid of the rain. I like how this hairstyle actually looks wet. Let me have Killian get on back home and he can cook. Woo, he's like, what is happening? He's gonna make a dashboard. Ooh, it's getting bad out here. Where's Raina? There's Aiden. He got here in record time. That must have been a red eye. Let's assign Aiden his bed. Oh gosh, Raina, please get in the house. Let's go find her. Here she comes. Oh, you know what? I just realized something stupid that I did. She's gonna go back and dig in the sand. Killian and Aiden are jokesters now. Okay, yeah, go home, girl, please, quickly. Oh gosh. Raina, go, girl. Okay, she did make it back home. She's coming in the house wet from swimming and rain. She got a turquoise tassel. Don't get the baby girl. Oh, I just think this is amazing. Look at this family. Killian is so sweet. Killian is here, and Reyna finally did put this baby down. But she is going to do some tummy time. She's still wanting to have a baby, and she wants to give her toddler a hug. So I am going to wake her up because she needs to eat some of this chicken. And her dad has been really over here cooking and outdoing himself. She's going to eat that way. She'll be ready to give her mom hugs. It is the next morning, and I guess this is a ranch hand. So we got a different one out here. We don't necessarily need the ranch hand here. I do hope that the other one is there doing work on the ranch. Raina's gonna eat. Let our little toddler come eat because they got some things they would like to do today. Oh, they ate chicken. Oh my gosh, they're vegetarian. Now they're both got the bubble guts. What was I thinking? They went on vacation and forgot themselves. They're gonna do some vacation woohoo. You gotta get the new place going. The family is gonna travel to the Screaming Gecko. They go. She's not hungry after her foray with meat. Killian's gonna come over here and he's gonna order food. He's gonna get Burmese samosa soup. It is vegetarian friendly. It is Ellie. This is Raina's mom. Raina hasn't seen her yet, but I'm sure she will. Ellie is side eye looking at little Kaylin. She saw Killian and Raina come in, even though they didn't see her. So she's like, oh my gosh, is that my granddaughter? She's gray now. Raina's going to come over and have a talk with Kaylin about she's always into something. The baby's here. Killian come and feed her. And let's go ahead and change her diaper. He can just clean the diaper up. Anna sees her mom now. Let's talk about the significance of this. It's really shocking to find Ellie in Tomarang because Ellie is from Tomarang. And if you remember the story, Reyna has been estranged from her mother first because her mother was scamming the people of Tomarang. She was scamming them, saying that she could read their futures and giving them to give money to tell them good fortune tales. The worst thing she did, even worse than that, was when the talk got to be too much, she just left. She left Reyna where she was. She's gonna order food for Kaylin because Kaylin's hungry. Raina's sitting here. Her mom, oh, she's leaving. Raina's just gonna ask her, "What are you doing here?" She did abandon her, and the neighbors, her Tomarang family, not blood family, neighboring family, neighbors that really care about each other, took her in. Raina's just asking her, "What are you doing here?" Because she really shouldn't be there. Even though it's been a long time, the memories here are long. Especially her mom saying she missed the food, she missed the culture, so she came back. Raina is on vacation. She's enjoying her family, so she's just not going to argue about it. They wanted to go to the night market. However, that's gonna be a no-go. Send the girls back to the lodge. He feels like he needs to talk about relationship fears. Killian is feeling that way because he felt like Reyna was acting a little different. But we know that she just saw her mother and she's telling him, like, take a deep breath. I just saw my mother and you know how that goes. And he does. He's just shaking his head, okay. She just wants to remind Killian it's always gonna be good between them. She is just kind of grabbing him up. He is just so happy to be on this vacation. She's just staring into his eyes. She's loving her man. She loves how they fit together, like his height to her height. She just loves him, and she does not regret moving there. So she is gonna order her some food because she has not eaten. Killian is gonna come down and order him a drink. Well, he's gonna order a drink for the group. He's gonna get this drink that has a strong coffee component in it. Killian and Reyna are gonna go to the Tiger Sanctuary. But this is where we're gonna leave this episode off. But don't worry, next episode we're gonna pick up in this exact spot. So I hope you enjoyed this. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.